Okay, I am live. See if I can get anybody. I may more talk paranormal. Come on in the house. Get on the porch and come on in the house. In the haircut. Got two on the porch. Give me a thumbs up. Come on in the house. Talk to the dauber. Who are you, my friends? Come on in. I don't like talking to myself. Of course, I do that a lot here lately. Give me a thumbs up. Uh, Got three on the porch. Somebody come on in and talk to me. The thumbs up are free. Somebody just gave me a thumbs up. Who are you? Show yourself. Don't like talking to myself. Thank you for. Oh, I got two thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Been a long day. Been a long day. Come on, talk to me, folks. That third person on the porch there, give me a thumbs up. 3 for 3. Maybe you want to give me a thumbs down. Heck, I don't know. My hair is really looking rag. Oh boy. I guess I'm totally gray now. I don't see no. My hair used to be brown. I've been working on that gray for 83 years now. Come on in, talk to me. It's long since sitting in here by myself. I've had a long day. Have you ever been putting something together and you having to use screws and all this stuff? And it comes in a package, and you got to assemble it and read the instructions, which I'm bad about not thinking I need the instructions. And you just about get it together and you lose one of the screws. You drop it out on the deck and you drop the screw and it goes between the cracks. There's floorboards that got about a half-inch space between them, and the screw goes down in there on the ground. And of course, you can't get to it, so you actually can't complete it. Well, I was doing that today. It was some parts from my wheelchair, and it was an important screw. So it's the thing where it has the legs on it that put your feet on. I never did put it on my chair. It's on that new chair that I don't use out there. I thought I'd put it all together. Y'all gonna come on here and talk to me? are you sitting there just listening to me ramble on? That baby squirrel that Jaden didn't actually catch it. Peggy said, how's things in the tent there? And how's your health? Better, I hope. Peggy just lives in a tent in California. Um, I tell you what, I hope it never gets like that for me and my family here, but very cold. Is it cold in California? Which part of California are you in, Pegasus? You might have told me, but my memory's not that long. Of course, I remembered when I seen your name, I knew who it was. 55 degrees. Wow. Lord have mercy. That sent chills down my back. I got a jacket on. I don't. I keep this jacket on all the time. It's not that cold. Matter of fact, it was pretty in Southern California in the Sun Valley. I heard of that. Never been to California. Don't really want to go to California. I ain't lost nothing in California. Um, that's one state I don't care much about going to. Well, I guess I would like to do. I guess I would like. Maybe I would like to visit just so I could say I've been to California. I've never been no further west than, let's see, uh, Kentucky, Arkansas, Texas. That's about as far west as I've been. Now I've been all up and down the coast, the East Coast. And when I was in the military, the first country I went to after I was in the military was Germany. So that was going east. And I did some traveling while I was over there going further east. I went so far east that I was west of the United States. So if I kept traveling, I would have been in California. That kind of leaves, but that these people they call themselves flat Earth. They believe the Earth is flat. But if you can head east and keep going, you be coming from the west. To me, that proves it's round. I'm pretty sure it's round. Pretty sure. Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Las Vegas, Oregon, and Arizona. I would like to go to Oregon. I would like to go there and Washington State. I don't know why. I'm just not interested in California. Just not interested in California. I don't like y'all's governor, that Newsom guy. But they say in 2028, the next election for president, they say that Newsom will be running on the Democrat side, and they say that J.D. Vance will be running on the Republican I don't know if that's so or not. I read that somewhere. I read that somewhere. Newsom on the Democrat side and J.D. Vance on the Republican side. I don't know. I may not even be alive to see it. Then again, I still might be kicking. I hope the paranormal will come in. I want to talk to him about some stuff. But I got a video. Matter of fact, it's uploading now. I was talking about how my stepfather, when I decided to get out of the Army, I was in the Army for 6 years. I did a 3-year hit, then I re-enlisted and did 3 more. Then I found out if I re-enlisted again, they was going to send me to Vietnam. And I didn't want to go to Vietnam. My baby brother had been over there twice, and he was 2-time Purple Heart recipient. He won it twice. And he didn't have to go that second time, but he volunteered to go. And I ain't never understood that. And I think that's the tour. He was messed up when he come back. He died in 1987. 1987. He was my mom had 5 kids. We were all 4 brothers and sisters. But after the 5 kids, she got married to my stepfather, and she had 3 more by my stepfather, which made 8. Then she had an illegitimate baby in 1963. So she had 9 kids. That's a lot of youngins. Of course, I know a girl. I call her a girl. She's a grown woman. She's 28 years old. She's born in 1995. She has 10 kids. Good Lord. 10 kids. She has been busy. And I don't know if she may not even, I don't know if she's married or not. I don't know. But that her parents, her mom and dad were good friends of mine. She was a good friend of mine. I used to babysit her. The last time I hadn't seen her since she was 13 the last time I seen her. 13. And so I don't know anything about her personal life. I know she's got 10 kids, and her sister's got 6. Golly, man. That's not. I would love to have another couple of kids again. Thank you for the thumbs up, folks. I appreciate it so much. I'm hoping somebody comes on in here besides you, Vegas. I'm 57, turned 57 or not. Oh, 57. That means you was born in 1968. Is that when you was born? Vegas, do you have any hopes or plans to get out of that tent and get into a house or an apartment? I 1967. Let's see, 1967. I had been married for 3 years. Now wait a minute. 64. I was married in 64. I feel so bad about you being in a tent. I want to talk to people that's in that situation. I would like to talk with them and do a video and just pick their brain about how they got into that situation. I used to couldn't understand how he got in that situation, but here lately, we're in a situation where it'd be very easy for us to wind up on the street, and I don't know what in the hell we could do. That's what I'm wanting to know. The long sad story. Um, I guess it depends on what kind of breaks you have in life and stuff, and up to the last when I got COVID-19 in 2020, that's when everything turned around on me. I mean, it started earlier than that, but 2020, everything really got screwed around for me, big time, and it constantly went down. And my daughter's 53. My grandson, my oldest grandson, is 34, and he has cerebral palsy. Not bad. You wouldn't know it just to look at him, but if you're around him a little while, you realize he's not exactly functioning on all four. I mean, he works and everything, but he was drawing a pension, or he was drawing disability, but he was only getting like $900 a month, and he wanted to go to get a job so bad, and where he could have extra money and everything, because $900 ain't much to live on. So he went and got a job. He went to Walmart. He worked the same Walmart that my daughter works at, his mom. And he likes the job. He likes having money, but he's like me. All my money, almost 100% of my Social Security check goes to the household. And almost all of his does too. He has a little extra. But I just found out, I wish I could say I never had COVID, but I dang sure got it. And that's when all of a sudden I couldn't walk. After I got that COVID, I couldn't walk. And I don't expect I'll ever walk again. I mean, I can stumble and hold on to stuff and walk, but I can't just get up and walk around. I either have to go in my wheelchair or I go with a walker. And it's not getting any better, it's getting worse. And you say you're close to a McDonald's? Yeah. Only thing I like about McDonald's is their French fries. I think they make the best French fries for anybody. But I found out the other day that the prices really went up on them. Isn't it? That's California's where they had raised the minimum wage already people that work in places like McDonald's to $20 an hour, didn't they? I bet, yeah, that's what I heard. It was on the news. That fourth person on the board, give me a thumbs up, please. That's your price of admission, a thumbs up. Lord. Well, I hope I can get my computer this end of this month. I found out some more stuff about this computer that I didn't know. Like, oh, I got 5 thumbs up. No, I got 4 thumbs up and a 5th person in. Whoever you are, come on in and talk to us. Right now it's just me and Pegasus. Pegasus, how do you keep your battery charged on your phone? I guess can you go in McDonald's and charge them things? I hope you got some blankets. I guess if I was in that situation, I'd probably sleep a lot. I probably wouldn't want to get up. But the problem is, in a tent, you'd be laying down on the ground pretty much. And guess what? Oh, okay, yes, you can go to the library and do that. I forgot about it. They got charging stations in there. I noticed the other day, I go to the VA clinic here in Ocala, and and they got these things all around out in there where you can just plug your phone in and charge it. They call it a courtesy charge. But if I had to lay on the ground, someone would have to help me up because I can't get up on my own. I can get up and down in my wheelchair and stuff like that. Go to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom is it's kind of a tricky thing for me to do. Kind of a tricky thing. I wish paranormal would come in. I want to talk to that guy. I found out some stuff about my computer about why I can't get it to come back on. Because when you have to check, your computer has a little battery in it, and what that battery does is when your computer's turned off, that little battery keeps your clock, your time thing working, and it keeps a little bit of memory working. And of course, when you power it on, it don't rely on that battery. But if you change the battery, if you have to change that battery, if it goes bad, when you take that battery out, it loses all that memory in there that helps it boot back up. And they have to go in there and do something. And I know what they're doing, but I'm not sure what the sequence is to do it. So that's pretty interesting. You can't just go change the battery and expect it to just pop right back on because it's not going to do it. So, I wonder if anybody else can come in. Pegasus is usually in here. Shoot. I've got a couple of subscribers on the West Coast. One of them's in Washington State, the other's in Oregon. And they usually come on. But it looks like ain't nobody gonna say nothing, Pegasus. I wish you'd come in here and talk to me. It's been almost 30 minutes. Uh, I've got to talk to paranormal. That's the main reason I come back on doing this live tonight. I need to talk to him about something about my computer. Uh, ever since he said it, I think he said 45 degrees. Oh, 55 now, dropping to 45. I'm just chilling, thinking about it. I keep jacking on all the time. I used to just be cold natured, but I'm pretty cold natured now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because maybe my blood got thin. I don't know. I don't know. Thinking about you being in that tent makes me a whole lot more thankful for this dumb little house that we in. It's very small. So I got a bed I crawl into. And I got I can't take a bath. I have to have a lot of help to take a shower. And I only get to do that once a week because it's so hard. That's one thing. When I was in rehab, that's one thing I liked about being in rehab. You get a good bath. They give you a bath. And it's usually a lady that get. I had a problem with a lady giving me a bath, but at first, but after a while, I got used to it, and I liked it. You know that they know how to give you a bath. Well, I wish you allow it somehow or other places. That Pace, do you have any children? No. Well, I'm sure thankful. I've got one child. I had a son, but lost him in 1986. He died in a car accident, and it wasn't me driving; it was somebody else. Your whole family's dead, no kids. God, wow. Well, my mom's dead. My daddy's dead. Hey, paranormal. I was hoping you'd come in. Uh, I found something out about you can't just when you change the battery in a computer, that undoes certain things in the BIOS and stuff. You can't just change the battery and expect it to start right back up. You have to do something in there, and I know what to do. This little jumper thing in there, you got to change to do something. And the best thing to do when you have a battery problem is take your computer. First, call them up, ask them what they do, what they would charge to change the battery out and reset everything. But that's why it'll start, but it won't go through all the motions because there's certain memory things missing. Because that whole system drains of any current whatsoever in there. And that's what's going on with my computer. So, if we got the money when the end of the month comes, I'm gonna call up this one shop and ask them what they would charge me to go do all that stuff. They don't have to repair nothing, just have to reset everything. Because you lose your time and everything. That battery's what keeps your car internal clock working and everything. It must not use much current to do that because them batteries last a good while. I don't know if your battery keeps charging itself or something when you power your computer on. I don't know if it does or not. Do you know anything about that paranormal? I've been talking to Pegasus. Pegasus, do you have any brothers and sisters? Got 6 on the porch, got 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I can't imagine being without any family at all. And no kids. I have never really messed with the CMOS battery before. Well, if the battery goes bad, you'll know it because it'll quit working. But I never thought about all that stuff that happens when the battery goes dead or you change the battery because it kills a lot of stuff in there. But after I think about it, it makes a whole lot of sense. But now that's on the Hewlett Packard, my Dell, the last one that took a dump on me. I changed the battery in that. I can't get it to turn on at all. So I don't know. Maybe I won't have to buy another computer if the fee is reasonable. But I'm hoping I got one going somewhere or another, and plus hoping I can get a printer. But that's where I'm at on this computer. I got 5 thumbs up. Hold on a minute. I got something here I don't usually have. My daughter brought this in to me today. It's a it's a Sam's Diet Cola, and it's not cold. So I got a bottle here that's got some of that mixed drink in it, but it's got ice. It's ice. I got it frozen. I've been pouring this cola in on that. I hope I can do that without spilling it on me. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. I'm not really into drinking cola as much anymore. Yeah, got that all filled up. It's getting cold, and that would be nice. That would definitely be nice. Anybody sitting on the porch, come on in and talk to us. Not a fan. I said, well, I'm not a fan of them either, but I can't drink the regular ones because of my blood sugar and my diabetes. Matter of fact, if I drink a regular one now, they taste funny to me. I'm pretty much used to these, but I'm not drinking a lot of them anyway. Yeah, when you change your battery, there's something in there close to where your battery's at. It's got three little things sticking up, and there's a jumper that fits on two of those things, and they're stuck on the two to the right. You have to turn your computer off and then take that jumper and put it on the two on the left. Then I think you turn your computer back on. Hey, dude. How are you, sir? But I'm not sure about the sequence. And you're supposed to turn something off to let all the power drain out of everything. And then turn it back, and then it's supposed to turn back on. But I'm not sure about the sequence. I can't get my brain wrapped around that. But thank you for the thumbs up. I got 7. Appreciate it so much. Dude, have you been on here before? I don't remember. I appreciate you being on. Been talking to Pegasus and Paranormal. I know there's somebody else on there too. Come on in and talk to us. Get into conversation. What's on your mind today? Don't have to talk about politics. We don't have to talk about religion. I'm hoping you know what? There's something troubles me about politics. I didn't there saying, I mean, here's the thing. If you listen to the news, depending on which channels you're looking at, they gaslight. In other words, meaning they're telling you all the neat, good stuff about their side. And both sides is like it, but both the Republicans and the Democrats. So you don't know who the heck is telling you the truth about anything. And right now, they're saying that Kamala Harris spent over $1 billion on her campaign. And well, she spent $1 billion, and now she still owes $20 million. Could that be truthful? $1 billion. They're saying that she paid Oprah Winfrey $1 million to endorse her. They're saying that what's that other lady's name? There were 2 or 3 stars that she had on there. One of them she paid $10 million to. And that one lady come on there for 3 months and 3 minutes endorsing her and paid her $10 million. I can't get my head wrapped around that. I don't know what Trump spent. I know he didn't have that much money to spend. I'm not sure, but she raised a whole lot more money than he did. You would think she would have won the election. I don't know, but I don't. They both sides shoot you a bunch of BS, and they do lie. Both sides or three sides. Talk about the what's that? Is it called independent? Oh yeah, I found. I was kind of. Mike Tyson's 58 years old. He was 31 years older than that. What was his name? Paul. Yeah, but he's off. Tyson lost. That wouldn't happen back in the day. Jake Paul. Yeah, I watched some parts of it. But wonder what Tyson made off that fight. Some people saying all that was staged. I heard that. Said you don't know where to believe that crap or not. You always hear stuff, and somehow or another it's up to you to figure out what's true and what's not true. I can't get my head wrapped around that stuff. But I don't particularly like boxing. I don't like boxing. I don't like wrestling. I don't like sports where you got to go to beat up the other guy or him beat you up. And I just can't see no sense in that. I, it just don't seem right. I mean, you're trying to hurt them. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, now Muhammad Ali, I was watching him tonight. He beat Sonny Liston in 1962 or 63, somewhere around in there. And I thought Sonny Liston was going to whoop his butt big time. Didn't happen. I was shocked, and I didn't like him when he was Cassius Clay, not because of the name. I just didn't like him. He just seemed like a big mouth blowhard. But he pretty much did everything he said he was going to do. And he didn't believe in being in the military. I don't know exactly what he believed. But he lost his crown and everything over that. But he come back. And as the years went by, I started liking him. And he's one of my favorite athletes of all time. The certain people, and I got a lot of respect for him. Even though he says he's a Muslim. There's a lot of things about the Muslim faith I don't understand. And I've noticed too that in India, when people are working in their shops, like in a garage or something like that, the men wear these clothes that almost look like baggy dresses or something. And that stuff, to be working around machinery and stuff, that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. And the women are walking around with these scarves and things wrapped around their head and these long gowns and everything. That's got to be uncomfortable. I don't know. Here, you can wear what you want to wear. As long as it's not inappropriate, you know. Yeah, I remember seeing him when he was doing lighting the torch at the Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia. He was shaking real bad going up there lighting that torch. I felt real bad about that. And I've got Parkinson's mild. I mean, if I let myself go, I'm doing this number, and it's comfortable when I'm shaking like that. But I have to grab myself and stop me from shaking. But it don't seem to be progressing. Uh, I haven't been officially diagnosed with it, but I've been told by the doctor. I don't know why they don't go ahead and start running tests on me about that. But the doctor said you probably got the beginnings of Parkinson's, but it doesn't seem severe. Just something else for me to start worrying about. I found out yesterday, well, I found out this morning. Donovan come in here, he was changing the bandage on the bottom of my foot, on my left foot, and he was barefoot, and he said his feet's been hurting. And he has severe flat foot. I hope that ain't something that's gonna be making him have to go back on uh, disability. Sometimes I can't get the words out, and sometimes I'll be thinking about somebody, an actor or a singer, somebody. I was humming one of their songs, and I can't remember their name. And I did that, and matter of fact, I'm doing it right now. Uh, there was a song called "Funny Face," and I can't remember the lady. Well, yeah, I do now. It's Donna Fargo. Donna Fargo. She sang "Funny Face," "Happiest Girl in the USA," and I don't know what else. And then there was another song that I really liked. It was really popular in the early '60s, or about '69, I think. And it was called Indian Lake. And I couldn't remember for the life of me who it was, a group that was singing that. And now I know. I typed in Indian Lake on the internet, and it popped up. It was a cow field. And they didn't last very long. They kind of died out. But it was mostly the father's fault. But the whole group, it was four boys and the girl. The girl's name was Susan, and the mother. It was a family deal, and I thought they had some pretty neat music. I thought, but anyhow, that's my story today. I'm sticking to it, and I cut my finger. It's not a bad cut, but it's just irritating. It's kind of sore when you touch it. I have to watch that stuff when I get these cuts because my immune system is not up to par. Yeah, I could. My speaking has changed. They're saying that I had a mini stroke. I don't know if they can test you to tell that or not, but that's what they're saying. And I had something happen one night. I was laying here and I laid down to take a nap. And Jaden come in here to wake me up to do something, and he couldn't wake me up. I was totally unresponsive. He went and got his mother, and he went and got Donna, and they was all in here shaking and everything, trying to get me up. And I was out of it. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. I remember finally they were shaking me, and I got up, but I was unresponsive. Wound up going to the hospital on that deal. I was in the hospital for 3 days. They couldn't tell what happened. They were fixing to send me home, but when they found out I was unresponsive those few minutes, they kept me in the hospital longer. So I don't know what was up with that. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. I've been talking about an hour. Pegasus, I hope it gets warmer for you up there, dear. I feel so bad for you. Pegasus is living in a tent. No family. She's 57 years old. No kids. I don't know if she's got any brothers and sisters or not, but she's living in a tent. So, when I run across something like that, it makes me more thankful for what the situation I'm in is not that bad. But anyhow, paranormal, that's where I'm at on this computer. Come Monday, my daughter's going to call up the computer shop and see what they're charging to get that reset. But anybody that thinks about changing the battery in your computer, be warned that it messes with something. You have to go, certain things you have to do to get it to work again. But that battery is what keeps a lot of memory and stuff in them discs and stuff. You wouldn't think so, but it makes sense. Anyhow, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Barbara hadn't been on here tonight. So I'll see you in the next one, folks. See ya. Now I'll fix me a cup of coffee, I think. See ya.